an adventure. How unlucky to have landed the day before Tracy hit. So how does the story go, dude?
One way went to Darwin, one way went to Alice Springs, and one way went to Mount Isa. They call that the Three Ways. There's a pub right there. It's the Three Ways pub. So I went in there with him and I went to shake the guy's hand. He said, "I don't want to shake your hand, mate. You're a fucking idiot, you know." I thought, welcome to Australia, Greg. It was like Wolf Creek, you know. So also in that pub, a guy had a dog and I went to pat him. He said, "Don't touch me dog, mate." I said, "Why?" He said, "It's a one-man dog." I said, "Oh, okay. Never heard that before, but okay, a one-man dog." So anyway, another little dog come in. And I went to pat it and he said, "Don't touch the dog, mate." I said, "Why?" He said, "It's a one-man dog." I said, "Oh, well, that'll do me." I said, "One man with two dogs, it's a one-man dog." I said, "You're fucking confusing me, mate." And the bartender said, "Get the fucking hell out of my pub." So I left. News had got around and I ended up getting I still had my ticket from Darwin, so I ended up transferring it from Alice Springs to Sydney via Adelaide. But anyway, I got there and I got a seat that was booked and no one turned up. I got one of them, what are they called, tickets, standby tickets, and got on the plane that way. And that was how I got home. And by the time I got home, everybody knew about it. And I thought, I still wonder today what them people all thought of me. I remember a bus was going up and they stopped and they were talking to us at some restaurant, some stop place. And they said to me, "We hear Darwin's been hit." And I said, "I don't know, mate. Can't tell you." Because I was so sick of being bashed and pillowed, I thought I must have took an acid trip or something must be wrong with me or something, you know. I started not believing in it myself. I didn't know, I was confused. You know, because so many people took, took umbrage to what I was telling them. So I said, "I don't know, mate." So these people went to Darwin and would have seen that they had to turn and come straight back because the place was, they were evacuating people by the thousands. They brought planes from every... When I got to Tanner Creek, which is about 30 miles past the Three Ways, I walked up with all my gear and baggage to a small plane place. They said, and it said on the fence, "Airport closed due to Darwin cyclone. They've all gone there to pick people up to take them to Sydney." Oh, fuck. So I had to go down and hitchhike. I ended up hitchhiking Alice Springs, which took me 3 or 4 days to get there. And that was a journey because nobody believed me and they all thought I was mad. And I'd already been through a bust. I'd already been through all that. I'd been through Cyclone Tracy and then I got people treat me like I was in Wolf Creek. And I was so glad to get to Sydney. I thought something was trying to kill me. You know, everything. And the guy that was driving, he'd fall asleep and he was going off the road and I'd tap him and he'd go, "What's up with you, you fucking idiot?" Oh, shit. "Oh, sorry, mate, we were going off the road." One time he stopped in the middle of the road idling and just leant against the fucking, he hadn't been asleep much. Just leaned against the steering wheel. So I let him sleep. Right in the middle of the road. No traffic come, nobody come past. Because it was really quiet in the middle of nowhere in the middle of Alice Springs. And he woke up. He said, "Oh, how long have we been here?" I said, "Oh, about an hour." He said, "What?" He said, "You let me sleep for a fucking hour and didn't wake me up?" I said, "Well, I was sort of happy. I thought you needed it, you know." And we kept on drifting off the road all the way and I kept on waking him up and he kept on abusing me. So it was an experience I'll never forget, that one. That was pretty out there.
What happened when you got to Sydney?
No one could shut me up. You know, like I was so excited about the trip and the journey and getting home and seeing all my friends. I just fucking let rip about everything. I think it was just an explosion of relief, you know.
Didn't the cops come down to see you, man?
Yeah, they did. They come to the airport and asked me who I was, and I lied because I was so sick of being picked on. But anyway, they said, well, we're not here to make things hard for you. We want to give you a lift home. I said, why? They said, how are you? I said, I'm all right. They said, we know you've been through the cyclone. It must have been terrible on you. I said, what I feel for is the people that live there. I can go and live at home now. I'm out of there. I didn't lose everything like they did, you know? They said, yeah, I understand that. They said, but it must have been traumatic. I said, oh, you got that right. You know, it's something I never want to see again. But, yeah, they were very nice to me, and they were the Commonwealth Police, and they drove me to Cronulla and dropped me off at my mate's place, which was really good. That was the best thing cops ever done for me.
It's me, Johnny. I'm home.